Hello and happy Friday. We are here again for another Facebook Live. Let's start today off with something you're grateful for. And I am grateful for a gorgeous day in Idaho. It's cold. It was in the 30s this morning. However, it is sunny and brisk and just a beautiful fall day here. Really blue sky. I've already taken the dog out for two long walks today, and I got to enjoy the weather, so it's nice. Hello, Emerald. Welcome. So everybody share in the comments something that you are grateful for. And we'll start off on a high note. And today, this is what we're going to be tapping for. Adaptability, which is important. Things change. We need to be able to adapt. And being comfortable in our own skin. When I work with clients, something that comes up time after time after time is not being comfortable in their own skin. So that would be a really good thing to tap for. All right. Let me see. Hey, Kathy, welcome. And Jill, welcome. Kathy is grateful to be on here with everyone. Kathy, I'm grateful you're here. It's been a little while. You've been busy. You've been traveling. Half a day, Kim. Welcome. Emerald is grateful for her strong body. That's a wonderful thing to be grateful for. Ben is grateful for, let me expand that, family, a beautiful day, and work. Awesome. Hey, Ira, welcome. I'm happy you're here today. All right, so while everybody is sharing what they're grateful for, we can get started. Hey, Connie, welcome. Awesome. We are going to start out with tapping for adaptability, being adaptable. And that I think is a really important thing these days. Welcome, Holly and Stuart. Awesome. Okay, so we have some more gratitude as well. Jill is grateful that her body is keeping up with her this week for the most part. Really good. And hey, Melody, welcome. And Stuart is grateful for all my sessions and training. Stuart, thank you. That's really lovely. Hey, Holly. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the tapping. You guys can continue with the gratitude. And let's get going. So you can start out with a little bit of havening touch just to get yourself feeling better instantly. At least I find that that does that for me. And let's get the aiming question going. So focusing on adaptability first. Let's say 0 to 10. How adaptable am I feeling now? And it's going to be one of those days where it starts out really low for me, even though I've havened, I've tapped, I've had walks, but it's a 2 today. Whatever. I'm going to work with it. And Emerald is at a 3. Okay. Kim is at a 5. Let's see. Melody's at a 4. I guess we're all starting out a little low with that, huh? Kathy's also at a 4. Okay. So I'm in really good company here. Connie is at a 3. Ira's at a 5. Ben is at a 6. All right, good. So we're going to make some changes. And Holly, 5. Perfect. Let's get started. So take your tapping fingers and repeat after me. Feel those fingers and say, I release and let go of all the ways I just feel like I can't adapt. I resist. I get stuck. And I let it all go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more adaptable now. Feel those fingers. Squeeze your wrist. And we'll take another deep breath in. And relax out. Peace, peace, peace. Good. And Jill was at a 4. Okay, fantastic. So, havening hands. And let's check and see what has changed now. All right, 0 to 10. How adaptable am I feeling now? Okay, so I've doubled up to a 4. Something's changing. I'll take it. And let's see where everybody is. You can share it in the comments. And anything that you notice, I call that the yeah buts or the peanut gallery. Any reasons that you notice why you can't or shouldn't be adaptable, you can feel free to share in the comments because we can use that in the tapping rounds. All right, so Ira 6, Kathy 6, Ben 7, Kim 6, Jill 5.5, Holly 7, Melody 8, and Connie still a 3. Okay, everybody just notice where you're at. It's all good. And let's tap again. Now you're going to take your non-dominant hand, so switch sides and tap. Feel those fingers. Repeat after me. I release and let go of all the ways I feel I cannot be adaptable. Wherever it came from, I let it go. Whoever it kept me close to, I let it go. Whyever it was important to resist, I let it go. I give myself permission to be a little more adaptable now. All right, feel those fingers and squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in, relax it out. And say peace. And once again, havening hands. And Ben has had bad experiences with bait and switch. Okay, so that's something to clean up. And good morning, Cheryl. We are tapping for being adaptable. So let's check it again and see what has changed. 0 to 10, how adaptable am I feeling now? And I'm adapting because it was a 2, then a 4, and now it's a 6. All right, so bait and switch. Now, I don't know that being adaptable in a situation with bait and switch is necessarily good, Ben. So I don't know that that's what it's about. I see that's coming up as a reference, but if someone's trying to tell you A and then give you B, I think it's another resource there that you want. And Ira says the 6.5, the 0.5 seems important. I always think when someone pulls out the decimal points, they're holding on to something. So just notice what it is that makes it seem important. Okay, so I think I've missed a few here. Let me see if I can catch up. So, all right. Cheryl is a 5. Connie's moved to a 4. Holly 8. Kathy 8. Emerald 4. And we said the 6.5 with Ira, 8 for Ben, 7 and 7 for Kim and Jill. Okay, super. And I was at a 6. So we're making some changes. We are adapting. All right, now again, you can start tapping, pick what size you want, repeat after me. I release and let go of anything that's blocking me from being adaptable. I let it go. I let it go. I give myself permission to adapt as the situations need. Feel those fingers and then squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and then relax it out. Peace. Good. And we can get back again to a little havening touch. And so let's see, what would be the benefits of being adaptable? What do you think? I think being adaptable would be ultimately less stressful and gives me more options, because less options isn't always good. I think we end up feeling a bit stuck. And I know for me that I tend to be rigid. Like I've fixed my plan for the day. And if anything goes contrary to that, I used to let that ruin my day. But now I focus on adapting, being a little more fluid and flowy. Yeah, so you'd be less reactive, more easygoing and relaxed. There's less frustration. Yeah, so those are some good things, right? Okay, so Ben is at a 9, Melody's at a 10. Good job, Melody. Ira's at a 7. You've got rid of that 0.5. Good job. And Cheryl, definitely less stressful. Good. I think so. We all need a little less stress, right? Life will have a flow, less frustration. Good. And Cheryl's at an 8. Holly's at a 10. Good job. Nice work. And 9 is just fine, Kim. You are so right. Connie up to a 6. Nice work. All right, perfect. So let's go and do it again. Okay? Tap, feel those fingers, and say, release and let go of whatever's left that's blocking me from being more adaptable. I release all stress and frustration, rigidity, and all reactivity. It's okay to let it all go now. I give myself permission to be a little bit more adaptable so that I can go with the flow. Feel those fingers, squeeze that wrist, take a nice deep breath in, and relax it out. Peace. You might notice as you do this that you're getting a little bit more relaxed. Maybe it's just me, but I'm definitely feeling more relaxed. So let's check it again. 0 to 10. How adaptable am I feeling now? So I'm up to a 10 now. It's interesting how it did that. 2, 4, 6, and then 10. I'll take it. And Kathy says you'll be happier. Yes. Kathy's at a 10 as well. Cheryl's at a 10. Good job, everybody. Made some nice changes here. Ira's moved up to an 8, is great. And Ben is at a 10, which is quite zen. Kim is also at a 10, and Melody popping up to an 11. Good job. Connie moving up to an 8 is great. And Jill's already at a 10 as well. Excellent. You guys, you're adapting so nicely as we tap with or for adaptability. Hello, Jay. Welcome. We are in the midst of tapping for being more adaptable. And Holly's at 11 as well. Good job. Can use reframe as a tool to adapt. Yes, you absolutely can. Okay, so let's do one more round and see where we all end up with. Okay? So you could, I'm going to tap with both hands this time. You could choose one hand or two. It's up to you. I release and let go of whatever's left that was blocking me from being more adaptable. I let it all go now. Whatever it reminds me of, I can let it go. Wherever it came from, I can let it go. Oh, whoever it represented or whoever I learned it from, I send them love as I let it go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more adaptable and to go with the flow. All right, you can squeeze your wrist, take a nice deep breath in, and then relax it out. Peace. All right, so let's see where we all ended up with this one, and then we're going to shift to tapping for being comfortable in our own skin. Okay, so 0 to 10, how adaptable am I feeling now? 12, changing in the twos today. It's interesting. So Kathy's at an 11 and Cheryl's at an 11. Awesome. Good, good, good. Now, if you didn't happen to get to a 10 or higher yet, you can just keep letting it percolate and check after the next round of tapping and see where it goes to, or you can always come back to the replay. Connie's at a 10. Ben is at a 10. Ira's almost there. And Holly, 12. Good job. Emerald's at an 8 is great. All right, you guys have really done a fantastic job with this one. So we're going to move into tapping for being comfortable in our own skin. All right. Well, it's just going with whatever pops into the mind, Ira. I know some of us tend to go over a 10, and it is what it is. You just say the number that pops into your mind. So, and all right, so we're going to start with 0 to 10. How comfortable am I in my own skin? And I don't know if it's just because I saw Kim say 3, but that's the first number that came to my mind. So 0 to 10, how comfortable am I in my own skin? Okay, it's really an 8. I got it. Welcome, Melanie. So we are tapping for being comfortable in our own skin, and you're going to share in the comments where that is. So Connie's at a 5, Melody's at a 4, Jay is at a 7, Cheryl is at a 2, Ira's at an 8. So we are going to make some changes. Holly down at a 2. Okay, good. So this one's going to be a great one to shift, isn't it? Kathy's at a 6 and Emerald is at a 10. Nice, Emerald. Good job. Okay, so let's start. Let's tap. Notice where you're at and let's make some changes. So feel those fingers and change your focus to the tapping and say, I release and let go of all the reasons I'm not feeling comfortable in my own skin. Feel those fingers. Notice how your skin feels as you tap. Say, I let it all go now. I'm okay as I'm letting that go now. I give myself permission to feel a little bit more comfortable in my skin now. And squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And then relax it out. And say peace. Good. Now you're going to start the havening touch again. And just be real gentle with this one, okay? You don't want to go fast. Look, you're kind of honoring yourself, becoming comfortable in your own skin. So let's see, Jill was at a 7 and Ben was at a 5. We're going to aim and see what changed. 0 to 10, how comfortable am I feeling in my own skin now? So it's moved up to a 10 for me. Ben's moved up to a 6. Good. Share in the comments where it is for you. Anything that you notice, that peanut gallery, any yeah buts or reasons why you just don't feel like you can be comfortable in your own skin. You can pop it in the chat and we'll aim at it. Okay, so Jay is at a 9. Ira's at an 8. Holly's moved up to a 4. Good. Connie, 9. Kathy, 8. Ayla, welcome. Kim is at a 6. Cheryl's at a 5. And Jill popped up to a 9. Good job. So we're tapping for being comfortable in our own skin, which is a great one. Who is... One of the cats is rubbing up against my tripod here. That's delightful. Hey, I noticed my thing shaking. I was like, we're not having an earthquake that I know of. And Emerald's at a 12. Good. Okay, so let's tap again, all right? Tapping for comfortable in our own skin. So feel those fingers and say, I release and let go of all the ways I'm not feeling comfortable in my own skin. I'm releasing uncomfortable judgments, uncomfortable sensations, any uncomfortable images, I let them all go. Anything that anyone has said to me, I let it go. Things that I've said to myself, I definitely let that go. Today is a time to honor my body. I give myself permission to be more comfortable in my own skin now. Feel those fingers. Okay, squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Peace. Well, Ayla, 20 is fabulous. 10 is great too, though. Okay, so let's check and see what's changed for everybody. So 0 to 10, how comfortable am I feeling in my own skin now? Okay, so mine's moved up to a 12 as well. 8 is great, mate. Good job, Kim. Cheryl's up at a 7. Jay is at a 10. Ben is at a 7. Ira's at a 9, which is divine. Connie, 10. Good job. Holly up to a 6. Very good. And Melody's at an 8 is great. Kathy's at a 10. Okay, excellent. Hello, Meg. We are tapping for being comfortable in our own skin. And Emerald is at a 14. Good. You guys are doing awesome. 10-ish. I love it, Jill. Okay, so let's do another round of tapping. Non-dominant hand. And feel your fingers, shift your focus, let all the rest of the day go. And say, I release and let go of anything that prevents me from being comfortable in my own skin. Wherever it came from, I let it go. Whoever I learned it from, I let it go. Whyever it felt important to be this way, I definitely let it go. I give myself permission to be comfortable in my own skin now. And I send my body love and appreciation. All right, squeeze your wrist. Nice deep breath in. And relax it out. Peace. Okay, a little bit of havening. And let's check it again. 0 to 10. How comfortable am I in my own skin now? Okay, still a 12, but it's good. 10, Kim, 10, Ira, nice. 7, Cheryl, very good. You're getting there. Kathy's at a 12. Jay is at a 10. Yay. Melody's at a 10. Ben is at an 8. Is great. Hey, Stephanie. We are tapping for comfortable in our own skin. And Holly, 10. Connie, 12. Very good. Fantastic, everybody. So we're going to do another round. Let's see what changes. You can tap whichever hand you want. And feel the fingers. Remember, always shift your focus to the sensation of your fingers tapping. Maybe even the sound. I can hear the sound of my tapping. But don't try to knock yourself out. You don't have to tap that hard. I release and let go of whatever's left that has blocked me from feeling comfortable in my own skin. It's time to let it go. It's not worth holding on to. I'm not saving any of this to sprinkle on my dinner later. I just let it all go. I give myself permission to feel comfortable in my own skin now. All right, feel those fingers, squeeze your wrist and take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Peace. All right, now welcome Dee. We are tapping for being comfortable in our own skin. Let's check and see where everyone's at now. 0 to 10, how comfortable am I in my own skin now? 14, that's the first number that comes to mind. I feel like I'm standing a little bit taller. I feel a little bit looser. Maybe that's just all more comfortable in my own skin. It's a good feeling. I think we're going to do a little bit of havening on this one too, just to get a little more motion for everyone. So Cheryl's at an 8, Ira's at a 10, Holly's at a 12. Good. Ooh, Connie, that's seriously comfortable. Ben is at an 8, and Kim is a big, bold 10. I love it. Kathy's at a 12. Stephanie's at a 9. Good. So everyone's at a really good, nice number here. So what I'd like to do is a little bit of affirmational havening, where you connect to that feeling of being comfortable in your own skin. And then once you've connected to it, you can give me a thumbs up so I know that you're there. And we're going to just haven. I like to do this with the arms, but you could still continue with the hands. You could even do the face if you want to. I'm not going to do that on the camera, so it looks like I pulled my face down, but whatever. Oh yeah, I could do it anyway because I'm comfortable in my own skin. But let's see. So get to that point. Think of a time or place when you were truly comfortable in your own skin. And once you're there, it just needs to be one moment in time. Once you get that, give me a thumbs up, and then we're just gonna do this affirmational here. We're just gonna say comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. And you know that it means comfortable in your own skin. Comfortable, comfortable. Don't fall asleep yet, Emerald. We'll be done soon. Good, Ayla. So start just repeating comfortable, comfortable. You too, Stephanie. Comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. And this becomes like a slideshow for me. I start seeing all the times and places I felt comfortable in my own skin. I feel it in my body. It's so good. Just comfortable. Spend some time here. Comfortable, Comfortable. Ira's there. Connie's there. Comfortable. Comfortable. Say it to yourself. Comfortable. Comfortable. This is called affirmational havening. Comfortable. 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 Jay is there. Good. Comfortable. 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 Good. Now that you've all been doing that for a little bit, comfortable. Let's check in. Cheryl, good. Melody, good. Comfortable. Check in and see. 0 to 10. Now, how comfortable am I in my own skin? Kind of 14, 15 for me. I was pretty high already, though. Comfortable. Let's see where everyone ended up with that ending with a little affirmational havening. It's a nice way. It's like the cherry on top once you've made the changes. Kim's up to an 11. Very good. Kathy's to a 13. Very good. Melody, 12. Awesome. Ira, 12. See, Ira, you can go higher than 10. Emerald's at a 14 and you're still awake. Very good. Jay is at a 14. Awesome. Ben is at a 9. You're almost there. Really good. Great job, Cheryl. Stephanie, 10 or 11. Connie's feeling super. Awesome. Love it. 13 on the 13th. Yes, I forgot it was the 13th. This is so true. Holly's at a 14. And Ayla's coming back to 20. Embrace it. That's fantastic. Awesome. All right, everybody. This was fantastic. You guys did so great. Stuart's at an 11. Excellent. Awesome. So we worked on adaptability today, which is really important, especially these days, it seems, and being comfortable in our own skin. And Cheryl's at a 9, which is divine. So I hope you can take these wonderful resources with you into the weekend so that you can be more adaptable, feel even more comfortable in your own skin. You can always come back and redo this video anytime you want. And if you're catching the replay, let me know how it goes for you. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and I will be back next week. We'll see what the Patreon folks vote for next week, and we'll have something new to work on. Okay? Thank you, Ben. Thanks everyone who's been here. Thank you, Jill. Take care, everybody.